I was, going to sit down with like a piece of paper and be like, what few concerts do I want to see all in like one weekend? And I saw 2 of the fucking 10 bands I would put down for damn sure. Saw my first Brian Jonestown Massacre show in like fucking 8 years on Friday at this new venue in Boston called Roadrunner. Super random spot in Boston. It's in like the middle of Brighton, because all the clubs are usually like, Lansdowne or fucking Theater District or TD Garden or whatever. This is in the middle of nowhere. Like, not nowhere, it's just a very fucking random ass spot that I'm familiar with, but I just never thought they'd put a fucking concert venue there. Looks like Brighton's up next for all the gentrification, because you never thought half the shit would be in Southie, but hey, look where we are today. And so that show was sick though, because I'd had chances to go see them, but like for one reason or another, I just hadn't been able to make the shows. With the fact there's all this shit the past couple of years, they haven't been touring. So they finally made it back to Boston, and I've seen them close to 10 times. Like they are consistently fucking amazing. Because their lead singer Anton, pretty much make sure that they're amazing. They've had about 60, 70 different members over the years, for perfectionist reasons that we'll leave it at. But that show was phenomenal. Definitely go check out Roadrunner if you're in Boston, because it looks like their schedule's packed with whoever the fuck coming up. All types of different genres, rock people, fucking EDM people, everybody, bro. So, if you got a Roadrunner gig, go check that out. It's like twice the size or like a more roomy House of Blues, or if like the Sinclair near Harvard Square, it's like twice the size as the Sinclair. So that was sick. I definitely recommend go checking that out. Which was so that was rad. With Evan Breed, that was, sick. We went to them 10 years ago and at Royale, so it's good to go again. That was sick. Then we'll fast forward to Sunday, and on Sunday went to New York City. Bob Weir, of many of you, I don't have to explain who that is, but Bob Weir, singer for the Grateful Dead, has his side project called Bob Weir and the Wolf Brothers. And through the pandemic, they added on an extra, brass band, like 4 or 5 different members that they call the Wolfpack. So it just makes it sound that much doper. And so I went to that Radio City Music Hall. Never been to, never really had a reason to go to. Not really a Rockettes guy, but definitely enjoyed it. Definitely was fucking phenomenal. He had a few good special guests that came on out. No one really expected. And absolutely no one expected John Mayer to come out for the last 6 songs. So that was fucking rad. Because they do a band called Dead and Company. So if you're not familiar with that, that was like really cool to see them link up together on Bob's side project. So, the whole place was going nuts. It was really great energy, just a great show. Then, just went out around NYC afterward that, and decided to extend my stay a little bit. I was just going to go for the night and just like go for the concert, party afterwards, whatever. And, wasn't exactly making any travel arrangements for the next day or being able to make flights that early, or trains, planes, automobiles, whatever. So just extended my stay another night, and fucking chilled in the LES, went to hung at the skate park, got some Katz's, did some shopping, hit Supreme, and then I hit Upper East Side, did some shit up there. And then one of my friends who will remain anonymous, he had me go I was up on the Upper East Side randomly, and he's like, go to Epstein's house. I'm like, fuck you, dude, no. He's like, give me a pic. And I was like, all right, fine. So I was, smoking a joint, as one does, as I do. And I'm smoking a joint, fucking going by Scumbag Epstein's. And I know, I put it away whenever I see parents with their kids or whatever. But these fucking parents that are walking their kids near Epstein's are looking at my fucking joint like it's the fucking Antichrist. Meanwhile, I'm looking at them like, buddy, what are you doing bringing your kid within a fucking mile of this place? This is like the anti-Disney. Jesus, like, I'm the problem. Smoking a joint, you're the fucking one bringing your kid around fucking Epstein's house. So, you do your own math on that. Fuck you. So, that was just, like, really random. And then I wanted to make some dinner plans, you know. There was all types of shit I wanted to go to. You know, either get a nice steak at Gallagher's, Morton's, or, you know, try and hit some higher good shit, Carbone, whatever. But I wanted to go to this Italian restaurant in the Lower East Side, which will remain nameless because I like the owner, and the bartender that night has actually been on the show. However, so I was stoked to go to that, and so I show up, and it's on this side street, and it's the side street. So I walk up, and it looks like it's taped off, and I don't know why. And it says, you know, crime scene, do not cross. So I was like, oh, fuck, what the fuck happened here? So I walked on around the other side of the street to see if that side was blocked off too. That one was blocked off as well. And it turned out someone got stabbed at a poker game in the back of the restaurant. So I had to call an audible on my plans, and that's where I gotta keep it. It was fun. It was a good rest of the night. So yeah, that was a good weekend. Kind of wild times. Just back in the woods here, rocking my Hood to the Woods shirt. What's up, Donna? And I don't know. Just gonna start just pumping content out. Get back on the back on the bullshit. And I don't know. Just check it out. I'll keep you guys all posted. Goddamn. And you already know. I'll keep you guys posted. One love. Thank you guys, every one of you, for watching or listening, except for Mac. Peace.